He loved me for years, but I only found out after he died. I never saw it, not until it was too late. It started with a phone call. That night on Lincoln Street, it was pouring. I was soaked, shaking, running from a fight I don't even remember now. My phone rang. Liam. I saw his name, and for some reason, I didn't answer. He died that night. At his funeral, I stood still. Couldn't cry, couldn't breathe. Tasha held me as if I might collapse. Maybe I already had. I keep going back to the first time we met, in a college library in 2015. He offered me his umbrella, and I smiled like a fool. We laughed awkwardly. That was Liam. Always soft, always present. When I cleared out his apartment, everything smelled like him. That quiet cologne he wore. Neat, intentional. Under a book I gave him years ago, I found an unmarked brown envelope. I stared at it all night. Didn't open it. Just stared. My hands trembled. Yusuf came by, said, he was planning to leave town. He didn't tell you? I had no idea. None. Liam never left without saying something. That night, I had a dream. It was a memory, maybe. We almost kissed once. I remembered pulling away, but in the dream, he whispered. I waited. God. That voice. The next morning, I opened the letter. If you're reading this, I'm gone. I was always in love with you. I dropped it. Number no. At the gallery, during an exhibition, I collapsed. Caleb, this stranger, helped me up, said, You're Amara, right? I knew Liam. Something in his voice felt wrong. I found Liam's old camera. Inside, a memory card. When I plugged it into my laptop, photo after photo of me, not creepy, number. It was love, tender, admiring, intimate in a way he never dared show me. Caleb showed up again. He told me everything, but you never saw it. What did he mean? Then I found a diary page stuck in a book, one I once mocked him for reading. It said, I watched her fall in love with men who only saw half of her. Flashback. A business trip to Arizona. One hotel bed. I cried about someone else. He lay beside me in silence. I never thought to ask how he felt. Tasha exploded. You used him. You knew. You always knew. I slapped her. Silence. Then Caleb said it. He asked me to take care of you after he died. What the hell? I found another letter, hidden in my apartment, meaning he'd been there, recently. You don't love me, but I couldn't stop. Another flashback, my birthday. I cried. He cooked. He never said a word. He just loved. I slept with Caleb. I was numb. I sobbed in his arms afterward. The next day, I caught him reading Liam's letter. I'm protecting you, he said. From what? Then I found out. Caleb and Liam had slept together once. It wasn't love, but Caleb wanted it to be. I discovered a hidden USB in a paint can, plugged it in. It was Liam's voice. I think I'm dying. Liam had a brain tumor. He told no one, not even me. He chose to die quietly. I read emails he wrote to himself, drafts. One said, What would she say if I kissed her? What if she ran? I found his estranged father, Daniel. He looked at me and whispered, He got your eyes. Then he broke down. Caleb tried to kiss me again. I pushed him away. You're not him, and you never were. Then came a letter, not from Liam, but from my mother, Marla. You need to come home. I learned I was adopted. My real parents died young. Liam knew. He left me a cottage in Maine. I went alone. There I found a bottle of wine, a journal, and a photo of us as kids. We met before college. I didn't remember. He never forgot. Yusuf found a voicemail Liam left months before his death. If I die, at least she'll know. I screamed in the rain, hit the ground, finally cried. In the cottage, I found his last painting, me, untitled, but on the back, the woman I loved in silence. A woman knocked. His therapist. He asked me to give you this. In the letter she handed me. He loved you more than he loved life, but he didn't want love to feel like a debt. Then the betrayal. Caleb published Liam's journal, without my consent. He titled it, Loving Her in Silence. The world judged me, called me cruel. Tasha and Yusuf defended me. But it didn't matter. Yusuf found the suicide note. I don't want pity, I just want peace. I burned the book. Then I drove to the ocean. 1 year later, I curated an art exhibit in Liam's honor. Every wall, untitled. Every piece, him. Tasha and Yusuf came. Quiet, wine, forgiveness. We cried. Together, this time. I stood in the bookstore aisle where Liam and I first met, bought the same book again. And then, I wrote to him. Pages and pages. I let the last page float away in the wind. Caleb found me, tried to apologize. All I said was, he deserved better than you. I adopted a dog, started painting. I even learned to garden. Then, one morning, a message from an unknown number, a photo, me and Liam. I never knew it existed. Caption, he smiled the whole day. I remembered, a night I'd long buried. I was asleep. He kissed my cheek, a soft goodbye. I took his last painting of me and laid it at his grave. I see you now. I never needed her to love me back. I just needed her to live. Liam. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.